Hi, this is Ashley back with another exclusive. Before we get into the exclusive, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn on post notifications. This exclusive is strictly for entertainment purposes only. So this is part 2 of Nicki Minaj and the Carters, okay? And I'm doing this exclusive because I saw a few interesting comments under the first video that I put out. And I just wanted to clarify some things. Number one, you guys always mention that, or you guys were saying in the comments that, oh, Nicki stated in interviews that she talked to Jay and blah, 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 and they listened to music. Well, what I got back was allegedly he had a motive for contacting Nicki throughout those times. One, he wanted to see what she was putting in her documentary because she's been working on this documentary for years. And she was originally going to mention Meek Mill. Now, I don't know if she's still going to mention him, but there was abuse allegations in that documentary. And Dreadlock does not want his artists in that documentary. He doesn't want Meek in it. Okay, so that's one. Like the Carters allegedly did to the Rihanna documentary, which I will remind you was supposed to come out this summer of 2021, yet Rihanna hasn't mentioned it, Amazon hasn't mentioned it, and I have Amazon Prime. So with that being said, they put a stop to Rihanna's documentary because she was going to reveal that they allegedly leaked anti. So to keep from other people speaking out against them in a negative way, or people that they work with in a negative way, i.e. Megan and Meek, they were trying to keep tabs on Nicki Minaj. Okay? Because Nicki, when she originally did the documentary, she was going to reveal everything that has happened to her in the last 3-4 years. But she had to cut out a lot of stuff because Dreadlock was interfering and trying to see if he can stop anything. Okay? So she was originally going to mention, the abuse that she had suffered in the relationship with Meek Mill, which she already talked about on Twitter. And, Dreadlock got wind of that. So that's why he was meeting up with her. Number two, he also wanted her to put exclusives on Tidal. Now, she put 2 exclusives on Tidal during the Queen era, okay? Because Dreadlock asked her to. Because Rihanna hadn't released any music and Beyonce wasn't really putting any exclusives on Tidal, okay? She did a deal with Netflix. So the 2 exclusives that she put on Tidal was the Elliott Wilson interview, which is now on YouTube, but it's the Elliott Wilson interview. And then also it's the Made in America concert that she performed at, which was free if you had Tidal. So you can watch it on Tidal, the Made in America concert, if you had Tidal. So she headlined that concert and she went to the interview. So that's why he was really contacting her. In the midst of that, yes, he listened to music. And when she revealed that, he had listened to music, allegedly I got back that he was upset about that. He did not want people to know that he was in the studio with Nicki for whatever reason. He was telling people, oh, she's using my name from clout. We just be talking about business. She's trying to spin her own story or narrative, acting like we're cool. And that's why he did not sign that baby gift that Beyonce had got Nicki. Okay? So there's a lot of different reasons why they were in contact. And people have motives. Okay? So in regards to the baby gift, he told Beyonce to sign it, to send it and to sign it, but he didn't want to sign it. And, Kim and Kanye, they signed theirs together and they've been separated for over a year. What was the Carter's excuse? So that's number one. I never said that, Mrs. Carter had an issue with Nicki. She just can't really publicly show love to Nicki Minaj like that. And Nicki can't really say anything negative about the Carters. Because if she tells people how she really feels about them, they're going to make things very hard for her. Okay? You heard what Dreadlocks said in his recent song with Nas? He said he's with the effery. People know not to mess with him. That was a shot at anybody who thinks that they can get over or say anything negative about, Jay-Z. Okay? Nas won't even say anything negative. And Dreadlocks slept with his baby mother. And Nas won't even say anything negative about him. So that's power. So Nicki can never say anything negative about the Carters because they would ruin her career, and she's already having issues. Why do you think Rihanna's documentary probably won't ever see the light of day? If it does, she has to cut so much stuff out because, her complaining about Anti being leaked and blaming it on the Carters won't be on television. You won't see that. The Carters were almost going to sue Rihanna. I bet you didn't know that. They sent her a cease and desist. The same thing that Tristan is sending his little side piece, which means be quiet. That's what a cease and desist means. It means be quiet. Don't mention my name. So with that being said, Nicki can't really speak her truth. And that's why I'm not really excited about this documentary, because she's not really going to tell what really happened. She's going to sugarcoat some things. She might reveal, how she felt during Sheether, but she's really not going to tell the full truth because she can't. And it's sad, but that's the truth. I was told she didn't care about none of the baby gifts she got because half the gifts she got were people that she don't really mess with. Cardi B had reached out to her while she was pregnant. Do you think Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are friends? And Cardi B reached out because she was pregnant. Drake reached out. He was one of the people in charge of the hate train. Bringing Travis Scott out, saying Cardi B is the hardest working woman in Hollywood or in rap. He said that on stage. And then he recently liked a picture that said Cardi B is a queen or is the queen of rap with DJ Khaled, trying to be petty. So, people are fake in this business, and it's just like that everywhere. It's not necessarily, in the music business, but everywhere you go, people are fake. And that's why Nicki don't mess with nobody but Kenneth, because people are fake. So I don't understand why y'all trying to use the gift and she talks to the Carters, because Nicki has to. Nicki has to conversate with them if they call her. But when she wanted to clear some records, they wouldn't clear them for her. She has 5 songs allegedly in the stash with Beyonce on it. But when she asked Beyonce to clear those records, she didn't clear them. So how can you mess with somebody, but when they ask you to clear a record, you say no, or you ignore their call? But you think a gift is going to make them think, oh yeah, this person really likes me. I don't think so. Nicki cares about loyalty more than she cares about materialistic things. And obviously, we can tell because she married Kenneth Petty. And, he really can't do anything for her financially. She's worth $150 million. So with that being said, the gifts and, the talking behind the scenes or in the studio, that means nothing to Nicki, because when Nicki asked to use Beyonce's voice and to clear some records, you know, ultimately she feels like that really could help her, you know, when Sheether came out. That really could have helped her, okay? You know, she really did not want to release No Frauds. One of her worst songs, in my opinion. Up there with Megatron. I didn't like Megatron. But with that being said, that's what Nicki cares about. You know, she doesn't care about gifts and this and that. You know, realistically, she wants to be like what Rihanna's doing and kind of ignoring them and, you know, not paying them any attention. But because she still has 2 more albums, 2, contractually, you know, she still has to be cordial towards them. Rihanna doesn't, because Rihanna looks like she's not going to be opening her mouth to sing. That's one of the reasons why Rihanna hasn't released music, because she doesn't want to do business with dreadlock. Okay? She doesn't want to do business with wig. So that is the reason why she hasn't opened her mouth. She feels like, you know, they might leak her song or her album again, and she doesn't really want to put her energy into it. So that's really why she hasn't released anything. And I know her voice is not the same, but she has old music that she can release. She's just being petty. But anyway, if you guys like this exclusive, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. This exclusive is strictly for entertainment purposes only.